$180,000 likes, 1.3 million views, and all within 2 weeks. Ridiculous, right?
I'm Jonathan.
I'm Nathan.
We're filmmakers
And brothers.
and we're here to help you build your brand.
We break down successful companies and consult with entrepreneurs and YouTubers using our own journey as an example of what
Building a brand can look like. Today we're going to delve into the new platform, TikTok, and the rise of short-form vertical video.
We believe that there's a massive opportunity here that a lot of creators seeking to grow their audience may be overlooking.
I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level.
Our friend Metal for Breakfast, the whoopee cushions, he's a fellow YouTuber that gave TikTok a try only 3 weeks ago, and so far he's accumulated over 350,000 likes and 50,000 followers on the platform.
Which is absolutely mind-boggling. Literally, I've only been on TikTok for like 3 weeks maybe.
We're going to talk to him to figure out what initially inspired him to shift platforms, why he thinks there's tons of potential there for creators, and how you can become TikTok famous if you act quick enough.
But first, a brief history. TikTok is a rising social media platform that allows its users to watch, create, and edit short-form videos all within the app. The app initially launched in China under the name Douyin in September 2016 and has quickly become one of the fastest growing apps across multiple countries in the East. After this resounding success, Byte, Douyin's parent company, created an English version of the app in hopes of reaching a broader audience. This version is what we all know as TikTok.
Looking to leverage America's young user base, in August 2018, TikTok merged with Musical.ly to create a larger user base while keeping its name. So now, the platform's main focus is on music, with features like duets, lip syncing, background music, and music-based challenges. As predicted, the platform has been very well received here in the West, with many of its users saying that it's very reminiscent of Vine. To date, TikTok has been downloaded almost 80 million times in the US, including nearly 4 million downloads in October alone, making it the #1 app that month.
So what does this mean to you?
When you're building your brand, whether it's a personal brand or it's a full-on company where you have a bunch of employees, it's a really good idea to diversify onto many different social media platforms. The reason being is that each social media platform has different features which can highlight your brand in different ways, at the same time exposing you to different audiences and different markets.
This comes with a caveat. It's important to pick one main platform to showcase your medium and your mission. This will act as your home base.
The reason being is that it'll give you a better shot if you focus on mastering that medium, which will help you stand out in saturated markets.
The comfort and the consistency of knowing where to find you, knowing what to expect from you, it makes your audience happy.
If you can find legitimate success on a platform, chances are you can probably shift your audience to any platform that you'd like, as long as that platform is successful. And there's the catch.
How do you know if TikTok or any other platform is worth investing in as an early adopter if you're already growing on another home base? How do you know if it's worth the time and effort?
Metal for Breakfast says that when it comes to TikTok, invest now.
I got burnt out on YouTube, really. It's like I have videos that have a really good click-through rate and a really high retention rate, and they still don't show them. It gets really hard getting slapped in the face every time you release something. Honestly, this whole TikTok explosion kind of blindsided me. If your mind works in the way where you see a situation and you think of how that could be funny, TikTok is the place for you. You don't need to set up a storyline. You don't need to set up an entire architecture to land this joke or land your story. And it's also easier on the creators because they don't have to set aside 25 hours to get a video done just for the platform not to share it,
And Metal is right. My generation, children of the internet, are used to being in front of a camera. They grew up wanting to be YouTubers. But it's easy to forget how much work one simple video can take to make. TikTok allows for creators with a simple vision to execute immediately as they feel inspired and the idea is still fresh and topical. It could be a great alternative to the more fleshed out videos that you find on YouTube, which is already kind of an oversaturated market to try to be discovered anyway.
You have on the internet right now, everyone's saying why would you use TikTok? It's like the bane of the earth's existence. All it is these dumb kids and stuff, right? But I think that's a really good sign because until our grandmas are going on TikTok and talking to their friends, then it's like that's a sign of a really new platform. It's like I'm sure every other platform was at that stage at one point.
When it comes to social media, a sign that a platform is on its way out is when an elder finally adopts it. Case in point, Facebook.
Do you guys remember when Facebook first came out? I remember I was in 5th grade and all my friends had it. He had it. Our mom had no clue why the words face or book were being used in the same word. And then maybe a year later, she finally has me sign her up for one once it gains tons of popularity.
Flash forward to today, it's dead. And with it comes new life. Opportunities for new ways to consume media. The way we watch videos plays a big factor in that.
Although we may not realize it, the advent of the phone changed the way we consume media. Each day, we're consuming more and more content vertically.
As it's finding its way into new social media platforms, vertical format doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Although people are willing to go into landscape mode on YouTube because they're willing to commit to that cinematic experience, short form video seems to be synonymous with vertical. Think Instagram stories or Snapchats.
Oh my god, he's got a monkey! He's got a monkey!
Both vertical formats that only work in short form. So, it might be time to start investing in these platforms.
When IGTV came out with the portrait-only videos, people were all like, what is this? This is strange, this is weird, I don't like this. But when TikTok came out and used it for short-form content, nobody even batted an eye. People are so entertained by it and so like into just being able to like open something up. They don't have to watch like a really long video to get into a story. They can just open it up and there's all these tiny little bits.
So now when it comes to content creating, we first saw short form with Vine. Vine allowed users to upload 2 to 6 second clips, basically only allowing for the best part of a joke to be told. People obviously love this.
Butterfly Bentley. No! 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 Bentley!
Cam and Colin, run in here, come get y'all juice.
Shit! Got it!
Vine was an instant success and even launched the careers for people like Logan Paul and David Dobrik. But then it just disappeared. We got a taste of short form content and then it went away. And until now, no other company has been able to come close to what Vine once was.
And now that TikTok is here, people are starting to remember what made Vine so good. Where Vine pioneered short form content, TikTok is now paving the way and adding vertical video to the mix. As it's riding its current success, that's not to say that there won't be competition. Dom Hoffman, the co-founder of Vine, is currently working on an app called Byte, which people are considering Vine version 2, and can be considered a direct competitor to TikTok. From the looks of it, people are getting really hyped over this. Dom says that he wants to take the app, which is set to be released in the spring of 2019, in a completely different direction than TikTok.
So far, Byte has mentioned that they will have a team feature available that will allow creators to connect and collaborate. Something interesting that we saw while doing research on Byte is that there's a whole community devoted to helping Dom, the developer, come up with features for the app. There's literally a giant Discord chat where people can suggest to Dom different features they'd like to see in Byte. Someone even gave him the idea for the name on there. And in turn, Dom shares the development of the app and gives little insider clues as to what Byte might be like. This is something we've never seen a developer do. Listening to the community to give them what they truly want may be enough to give Byte a shot at being a solid competitor to TikTok. We've actually learned so much about Byte while making this video that we can probably make its own video about it. So if that's something that you guys want to see, let us know in the comments and we'll make it happen.
Unlike many complaints about YouTube, both Byte and TikTok are making it a point to let creators know that they're putting them first. Both platforms are giving creators tools and resources to help improve their videos, and emphasizing the technical support they'll have available. The question is, will Byte have enough features and committed supporters?
Or are they already too late?
They're going to have the music that TikTok has. They bought out Musical.ly, so they have all these music tracks in there that people can use and set their videos to. So they're going to have that in Byte. Otherwise, they're really not adding anything to the table. I'm sure people will use it, but is it going to be enough to make it better than what's already here, which is TikTok, you know? For me, I like immediately just was like, wow, this is an amazing platform. So like I'm sticking with that gut feeling and just kind of placing my bets, you know?
If you think there's even a small chance that short form content can showcase your medium and your mission as a creator, and you can maybe create something that engages the youth, then we suggest maybe starting out on TikTok and feeling it out. Get comfortable with the medium and maybe even start to grow a following. There are tons of viewers on the platform eager for new content.
It seems to be low supply, high demand, and low risk, high reward.
Then if Byte comes around and seems to be better, then you already have a leg up on the competition and maybe you can just shift your audience over.
Whether you reap the benefits of being an early adopter to TikTok or you're waiting for Byte to come out, it looks like vertical short-form content is the way of the future.
The way of the future. The way of the future.
And it makes sense.
As creators ourselves, we know that at the end of the day, we're competing for viewers' attention, which is why we're going to make an account ourselves. Although the platform is mainly music and comedy driven, there's plenty of room for content innovation.
Also, TikTok probably wants to create and host influencers on the platform to bring new viewers to the app. So this could be you, and now is the time to act if you want a good chance of making this happen.
Right now, by getting in early, they haven't gotten to the point where they're trying to optimize it and figure out what this person's gonna like, how many people should we show this to based on their follower count or based on their video history. It's simply if your video is good and people react to it, then they'll show it to more people. There's kind of a lack of quality content for the States, it seems. People haven't realized what they want to use the platform for yet. So comedy is naturally number one because it's just people love comedy, but I think it's gonna definitely turn into short form content. Use it now while it's still easy to grow on there, Mark my words right here. Whatever this date is, short form content is going to dominate the internet.
Hey, thanks for committing the time and effort it takes to turn your phone and watch this video.
Yeah, and if you want to support us, or this is your first Methodbox video, please make sure to hit that like and that subscribe button. It helps feed the beast that is the YouTube algorithm.
We want to know what you guys think of TikTok. Is it the next big thing, or are you guys gonna wait around for Byte?
And let us know if there are any topics you want my brother and I to discuss. Leave it in the comments section. We have a lot of fun making these videos.
We want to give a special thanks to our friend Metal for Breakfast for helping us out with this one. Go check out his channel. He makes some seriously funny content, and he even made his own video about TikTok and how to grow on the platform.
And we just opened up TikTok accounts today, so if you find yourself opening up an account, go follow us on there too. The link is in the description.
See you in the next one.